Graduates, guests, colleagues, I declare this ceremony open. Please be seated. As Director of Human Resources, I welcome you to this graduation ceremony for students from Nottingham Business School. I would also like to welcome the family and friends who are joining us from around the world via NTU livestream. Welcome also to our Vice-Chancellor's award winner, Peter Murphy. It is a pleasure and a privilege to have you with us, and we also look forward to hearing your thoughts a little later in the ceremony. Graduates, I want to begin by congratulating you on your achievements. Well done and welcome back to NTU. Graduation is the pinnacle of the academic year, for us as much as you. It is the day we come together to reflect on your academic accomplishments and all the incredible things you have achieved throughout your NTU journey. Until recently, the COVID-19 pandemic has denied us that opportunity, but we have always been committed to celebrating your success in person. And I am delighted that so many of you are here today. It's really great to see you all again. As the class of 2021, during the pandemic, you faced major challenges during your time at NTU. You came through those challenges, however, showing resilience, resourcefulness, and adaptability. The pandemic has reiterated the reach and relevance of the NTU community, a community you will always be part of. It has re-emphasised the importance of connection and collaboration, of inclusion and innovation. Today is a reunion, as well as a recognition of your graduation. Take the chance to renew friendships and acquaintances, because the stronger your network is, the stronger your future will be. I also want to recognise the doctoral students who will be coming across this stage today. A doctorate is the highest level of academic study. In completing your doctorate with us, you have also made a significant contribution to the university's research culture. Thank you for this. No one completes this journey alone, however. I invite you now to remember those who have supported you along the way. Your families, your friends, your course mates, professional service staff, and of course your academic tutors. Please join me in thanking them with a well-deserved round of applause. These ceremonies also give us the opportunity to reflect on the university's world-leading research, our commitment to ensuring our graduates are equipped for the world of work, and our ever-expanding network of international partnerships. Considering the challenges we have all faced since March 2020, I feel we must recognise today the culture and ethos that underpins the university's many successes. It is from this ethos that we have all drawn the strength and maturity to prevail. The pandemic has reminded us of the importance of collaboration and the need to tackle challenges by working together. Innovation, inclusion, and expertise. These ideals are all ingrained in the university's DNA, and they have served us well in these unprecedented times. Every title and award is an endorsement of our beliefs, methods, and goals. But it is the day-to-day successes we see in our classrooms, across our campuses and communities, that prove NTU's ability to deliver on its ambitions. Nottingham Business School exemplifies those ambitions. It is a business school for business, one that offers academic rigour and personalised support to its students, and a worldwide network of industry connections. The school believes in developing responsible managers and leaders, and in making business more sustainable. It believes in experiential and professionally applied learning. But most of all, it believes in making a positive impact on people, business, and society, both through the quality of its graduates and by shaping policy and practice. Through its accolades, memberships, accreditations, and professional facilities, the school is the epitome of best practice in contemporary business. Increasingly, businesses can no longer exist as profit-making enterprises alone. They must serve as guardians of society, the economy and the environment. They must support all their stakeholders and not just their shareholders. By incorporating this ethos into its teaching, Nottingham Business School reflects the duties of a modern university to enrich society, to embrace sustainability, to connect globally, and to effect meaningful, lasting change. Class of 2021, it is a pleasure to have you back on campus. I hope you enjoyed today's ceremony. I now invite Deputy Dean Melanie Curry to read the names of today's graduates and the Vice-Chancellor to confer your degrees.
I now invite the stewards to bring forward the first group of graduands. Vice-Chancellor, the following have qualified for awards from Nottingham Business School. Doctor of Philosophy degree, Talal Al-Sharif, whose research is on improving patient flow, examining the application of lean management and theory of constraints across different healthcare settings. Mark Taylor, whose research is on strategic management accounting practices in medium-sized UK construction companies, a mixed methods approach. Master of Science degree in International Business, Bu Yu Chun. Samuel Beresford. Shimdin Ma Uzor Izugu. Izuchakwu Martins Niwanko. Jasmine Park. Krunal Kumar Kalpesh Balpatel. Maria Alice Roque de Santos. Joshua Reddin. Abhinav Sharma. The next student also receives the Nottingham Business School Prize for the best overall performance by an international business student, Luke Southby. Daniel Thompson. Master of Science degree in Management, Rafia Sultana. Rebecca Dyke. Samuel McKnight. Harold Minicam. Fallon Renshaw. Beatrice Turner. Lee Hoi Wang. Master of Science degree in Management and Business Analytics, Shirley Sunny Abraham. Dishan Pradeep Chuvan. Damini Yashwun Gardi. Oheno Karo Akpezi Edfa. Uluwadara Abukun Kuboni. Vishal Singh Maha. Niharika Unshuk. Taiwu Oluwatimelon Moses Avdinia. Brooke Butler. Gautam Chandrasekaran. Sean Edwards. Lauren Ayres. Louisa Frank. Hannah Gibson. Balavi Kashkata. Claudia Luchuk. Hasnan Mufaz. Kirsty Matthews. Kadi Amadia Kina Modina. Ian Mitchell. Tran Chu Trang Nguyen. Quang Hung Nguyen. Louis O'Connor. Ethan John Main O'Neill. Vuki Richard Fan. Juvan Rose. Henry Sanderson. Andrew Sanjeev Pruho. Julia Smirovska. Shugunda Sharin. Sai Savi Sursiti. Tool Tapa. Sean Koji Tomonari. Shams Adam. Master of Science degree in Management and Finance. The next student also receives the Chartered Management Institute Prize for Best Overall Performance by an MSc Management student on a one-year programme. Simon Becker. Fukdoi Ngwin. Callum Reid. Jessica Yates. Sanskruti Satashmihati. Meenal Bharat Patel. Madhuv Govind Sharma. Goodwin Thomas Bruma Kulam. Arvind Yogesh Gopal. Vice-Chancellor. That concludes the presentation of awards to the first group of graduates from Nottingham Business School. It is my pleasure to invite Professor Peter Murphy, Professor of Public Policy Management, to come forward to receive the Vice-Chancellor's Award for Outstanding Practice. The Vice-Chancellor's Outstanding Practice Awards recognise and celebrate academic staff members delivering outstanding practice and its impact in relation to internal and external reputation, influence and contribution to improvements in areas such as policy change or practice, extending beyond the university. Recipients of the award have compiled a record of outstanding practice relative to the stage they have reached in their career and have contributed demonstrably to their sector or discipline as a recognised leader. I'm very proud to present this award to a Professor of Public Policy Management in Nottingham Business School. Peter has been a chair or non-executive board member in over 30 public, private and third sector organisations for over 40 years and has also acted as a coach or mentor to a series of senior officials within national and local government, the NHS, the police and the fire service for over 35 years. Peter was asked to attend and give evidence at the Housing, Communities and Local Government Select Committee of the House of Commons on Local Government Finance and the Spending Review 2019. He is often sought by mainstream broadcasters to comment on topical issues, notably the recent general election and the inquiry into the Greenfell tragedy. Prior to joining Nottingham Trent University in April 2009, Peter worked within local government and the senior civil service. He served in 4 Whitehall departments and most recently served as a council chief executive. Vice-Chancellor, it gives me very great pleasure to present Professor Peter Murphy to receive the Vice-Chancellor's Award for Outstanding Practice. I now invite the stewards to bring forward the second group of graduands. Vice-Chancellor, the following have also qualified for awards from Nottingham Business School. Master of Science degree in Management and Global Supply Chain Management, Danny Jagger. Youssef Abdelmunim El-Feki. Thomas Joins. Adiwali Joseph Makanjula. Tionga Mango. Janet Wambui Mwangi. Ukamaka Chijigoki Okiriki. Elo Chakwu Christian Oniquelo. Athmat Ravat. Master of Science degree in Management and Innovation and Enterprise, Yu Hang Duangwu. Master of Science degree in Management and International Business, Venkat Kiran Reddy Dunthola. Mohan Saya Patala Patala. Thomas Begg. Matthew Cruikshanks. Benedict Green. Isaac Redhead. Buhan Tatik. Snehal Sanjay Aware. Khaled Boumale. Victor Ugochukwu Ize. Gundeep Kaur. Georgia Howe. Jigar Jain. Salma Ala Mohammed Zakira Mustafa. Aisha Mughal. Monica Adizi Namani. Safia Lakshmi Ranganathan. Ewara Sampath Kumar. Thomas Travis. Master of Science degree in Management and Marketing, Mohammed Hisham Avyil. Jibun Kumagosh. Shashank Moriah. Ashley Bates. Kristen Bean. Alexander Bloomfield. Tashana Dodd. James Peachy. Ellie Chuk. Shannon Whitlow. George Kwakuzigli. Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards from Nottingham Business School and concludes the presentation of awards to graduates at this ceremony. In absentia, Vice-Chancellor, I invite you to confer degrees on those graduates who have not been presented to you in person, but who have indicated that they wish their awards to be conferred in their absence. I certify that these graduates are worthy of their degrees, and I stand as proxy. Shashank Mora, who earlier received a Master of Science degree in Management and Marketing, will now propose the student vote of thanks.
Vice-Chancellor, Director of Human Resources, Deputy Dean, distinguished guests, family, friends, and fellow graduates. My first thank you to everyone for taking out time and efforts to assemble here for celebrating this auspicious day. Thank you, Liza and Alex, for allowing me the opportunity to deliver the vote of thanks. I must say it's a great privilege and relief to deliver this speech without worrying about Turnitin. A couple of years ago, we all came here from different parts of the world with a dream to achieve something big, to make our loved ones proud, to build a better future for ourselves, and to experience something new. During our journey at NTU, we made friends for life, earned educational qualifications, secured jobs, started businesses, and moved ahead in our lives while creating these precious memories. This day marks a salute to all those memories and the hard work we did while living that dream. I congratulate every graduate present here for fulfilling that dream and displaying strength in those tough times of a worldwide crisis, for not giving up and staying adamant and keeping on pushing in your efforts to be successful. We all truly admire and thank NTU for showing great resilience as an institution, quickly adapting to the circumstances we were put in by the pandemic, and making sure we have been supported at all times, be it distributing laptops, maintaining access to employability teams, encouraging student social groups, and ensuring health regular checks calls for all its students. The care which our university has shown is truly commendable and is something I genuinely try to embed within myself. The learnings delivered by our academic professors is unquestionably remarkable. So, let's have a huge round of applause to thank NTU for developing us into strong, competent graduates. For our families, I would like to say thank you for believing in us and supporting us at every stage of this wonderful journey. Thank you to all the friends who have been one of the priceless jewels over this period, our companions in late-night hunger cravings to last-minute assignment submissions. From long nights into the library to the early mornings in the clubs, from lecture theaters to the gym sessions and cultural festive celebrations, friends were our real spice in this roller coaster ride. A family away from family for real. Lastly, as we enter the new decade, let's all take a moment to feel proud and celebrate this magnificent success and wish all the best to everyone in the future endeavors. Class of 2021, we did it. Thank you.
Well, what a great student vote of thanks. What a great speech to have to follow. That was great. Thank you very much, and clearly very heartfelt and resonated with your colleagues in the room. So, class of 2021, I want to share the thoughts of Louise by congratulating you on your achievements and wishing you every success for the future. It is fantastic to be able to share this day with you and your nearest and dearest in person. And it's great to be back undertaking these ceremonies in our magnificent University Hall, which we acquired and kitted out just for this purpose. So it's great to be back doing it in person. And I'm sorry we couldn't shake hands, but we had to make some sort of gesture towards a sense of distance, and not shaking hands was what we did. So I hope that's understood. It feels very unnatural, actually, when people approach you and start to put their hand out, not to reciprocate. Isn't it funny how these things are just so inbuilt? It's really hard to resist. So thank you, all of you, for resisting. I manage most of the time as well. And I hope those of you watching Lecture Theatre 2, and indeed around the world, can feel the pride in this hall, and I know that you share it as you watch on. And great universities need great people, and Peter Murphy is one of those people. Pete, thanks for your outstanding contribution to NTU. We're very lucky to have you. And I always said, Shashank, thanks for that great acceptance speech for the students. Can I also just take a moment just to reflect what it's been like for my academic colleagues and professional services colleagues over the last 18 months, and thank them for their agility, their flexibility, and their creativity. I appreciate it, and I know our students appreciate it. You were in person, then you were online, then you were hybrid, then you were back online, then you were hybrid, and now you're back in person. I mean, that takes real agility and adaptability to do that. You've done an extraordinary job, and I appreciate it, and the university appreciates it. And that's with all our professional services colleagues also, who are making today such a great event. You can see them around the room, and you'll see them when you get your refreshments. Now, students are the beating heart of our university, and your contributions did not just come in your lecture theatres or your seminars, either online or in person. You supported each other academically and personally, often over long distances over the last 18 months, 2 years. You undertook projects that made organizations more effective. You made the Global Lounge the vibrant place that is known to be around the world. But I do know that you did miss some of your typical university experiences throughout the COVID pandemic. And we did what we could to optimize the amount of in-person teaching and to ensure the quality of our online offer during your studies. So thank you for your patience, and particularly, as Louise said, for your resilience in what have been completely extraordinary circumstances. However, that's why we're also so keen to hold these graduation celebrations in person. So this next stage of your engagement with NTU could be marked in the time-honoured way. And I say next stage in your engagement with NTU because although you've now graduated, you remain members of our global NTU family, a worldwide community of over 220,000 alumni. Our doors will always be open to you. You can access support from us, including advice on the next steps of your career from our employability team. You can find out more by visiting the NTU alumni website. In time, consider how you too could help future generations of students, just as some alumni will have helped you through offering lectures and careers advice, for example. And when the time comes, we do encourage you to complete what's called the Graduate Outcome Survey. Please complete the Graduate Outcome Survey. It won't take more than 15 minutes, and it's a great legacy to the university. So that's the end of that particular plug, but I look forward to seeing your completed returns when they arrive in your inbox, probably, in your case, fairly soon. But that's all for the future. Now it's time to enjoy your success. and I invite you all to join us for celebratory refreshments in the Newton building. Guests, could you stay seated for the processional music and as the academic party and graduates leave the hall. It's been a great ceremony. I'm afraid I have to call this ceremony now closed.